Hi, this is Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C. Me. This is a podcast for young people to talk about stuff. Real stuff, funny stuff, honest stuff, silly stuff, confusing stuff, and tricky stuff. Thank you for joining us. We love having you here. Oh, one important note before we get started. As the daughter of Sri Lankan and English immigrants to Australia and now also a proud American citizen, I would like to acknowledge and send my gratitude to the traditional stewards of the land on which we get to produce this episode of Talking and Stuff, the Tongvan people, who call this land Tovanga, which means the world. I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging and celebrate the profoundly important history and culture they bring to my new home. Thank you. And now it's time to get Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C, me, and today's special guest.
Hello everybody, my name is Mia Mejia and I'm currently 13 years old and I live in Koreatown.
Mia, what a great, confident, oh my gosh, I think I'm just going to leave and you can just talk to the camera because clearly you're a professional at this. Amazing. Oh, no, thank you. I'm already I'm comfortable. How about you? It's so good. So you seem like you're you've got a little bit of confidence about being you in the world.
A little, yeah.
That's so great for your age.
Thank you.
Really great. Now, do you go to school?
Yes, I go to Thomas Starr King Middle School.
Okay.
And I'm in 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah, everything's going pretty well. Recently, I got high honors for my semester.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. That was pretty amazing. When they called me up, I was nervous, but I'm pretty happy I did it.
That's so great. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you like studying?
Sometimes, because it's not that fun to study, but when I find something interesting, I like to learn about the topic, and especially for math, I want to be an architect. So even though I struggle with it, once I find out how to do one problem, I look, hey, how did I do that problem? And then I follow the same steps.
What a beautiful way to learn.
Yeah.
To always, it's like they say you should learn from your mistakes, you should learn from how you've done something before.
Yeah.
That's really impressive that you just worked out naturally.
Yeah.
I'm going to take what I've learned, I'm going to put it here.
Yeah.
What a practical way to do life.
Yeah,
well done you. And you want to be an architect?
Yeah. I want to
My
be
gosh.
an architect. Yeah.
Most people your age don't know what they want to do. And you're definitely architect.
Yeah.
What is it about being an architect that you like?
Well, I would love to build a house for my mom, and I just find it lovely that everybody could have a safe home where they could start a family or keep continuing it, and building hospitals and buildings and police departments. I think it's very fun, and helping other people have a safe community. I just love it. Yeah.
What a great answer. That's a beautiful thing, to be thinking of others already about the job you want to choose.
Yeah.
Because I think it is so important, isn't it, that we all feel safe in our homes.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that gave me all the feelings. That is so lovely.
Thank you.
I can't wait one day I'm going to be I need a house. Would you design one for me? That's really cool.
Yeah.
So to be an architect, you need math?
Math, grammar, and experience.
Yeah.
For example, this one, you need to learn how to convince your customers and how to plan things out, even though you might not know how to do them. So yeah.
Communication, right, is pretty important, and planning, definitely.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to start building a house without planning it first.
Yep.
That'd be bad. We'll do the roof first. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see why you like school now, because you need all of those things.
Yes.
It's a bit different to feel at school when you already know what you want to do, isn't it? Because you're going for your mission.
Yes.
That's really cool. Do you have friends at your school?
Yeah. I have lots of friends. I have a friend group, and I play volleyball with them during lunch and our break, and sometimes in the morning if I get there early enough. and I really enjoy it. Like, it's very nerve-wracking because
Yeah.
sometimes the ball's about to hit the ground and then all of a sudden someone saves it. And somehow it's all the way up in the sky and you don't know who's gonna get it. So the thing is that in our field there's a bunch of backpacks where people leave them. But the thing I worry most is like when I try to get the ball, if I'm gonna trip on the backpacks, because you're looking at the ball but don't look at the ground.
Of course.
Yeah, so one time it happened to me and I tripped and the ball fell. So we had to start all over again, but yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, thankfully I didn't, yeah.
But then I can understand.
Yeah.
I'd be like, looking down, like, hang on. Did you play any other sports?
Yeah. I played basketball with Officer Lear.
Oh, right. You
Yeah.
played basketball with Pal.
Yeah. And I think I love that more than volleyball.
Yeah.
Because my older sister did it too. So I was young enough, but couldn't play, obviously. But then once I was old enough, me and my sister got 1 year to play together before she left for college. But I love basketball. And one Christmas, my mom bought me a basketball court, so I try to practice every day. But I love playing.
Practicing every day. That's commitment.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
But also, I can imagine that watching your sister before you could play did it get you inspired?
Yeah.
You're like, I want to do that.
Yeah, because I saw the improvement she did with Officer Lear.
Yeah.
And like how she didn't take it as like a stress. It was more like she found that to like calm herself. And I feel like I do too. Like the communication again, and like the teamwork and the practice. And sometimes we have to do more exercise and push-ups than an actual game.
Right.
But I think I've learned a lot of discipline with Officer Lear because I've learned respect and how to honor our parents and our elderly, and like the communication to never mistreat others because others might take it personally. So yeah.
Wow. That's very special.
Yeah.
All that from basketball.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's a great coach too.
Yes,
So
of
that
course.
helps because he helps you with all that.
Yeah.
Little secret, I played basketball when I was your age
Really?
too. Yeah.
Did you like it?
Loved it. Oh, I've always loved playing basketball. So when you started talking about basketball, I was like, I know, I loved it. But so when I was your age, I was this height. So I was very tall.
Yeah.
And then everyone else grew up. So I went from being a center to a point guard in high school.
Oh.
I was like, actually, I like being a point guard. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
But at first, I was like, hey, everyone's going. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But I love basketball.
Okay.
So I totally understand.
Yeah.
And it teaches you team building skills and, like, communication and respect for others.
Yeah.
All that sort of thing.
It teaches, you mostly think it's just to play, but I feel like Officer Lear has done a lot, like a dedication especially, and like how he puts the bits of discipline where you won't even think basketball would have discipline and respect towards others, but I've definitely learned that
That's
in
so
basketball.
My goodness, he's going to be very proud of himself after this interview, believe me. He's going to be like,
Okay.
if you were in charge of the world for a day, what would you do?
If I were to be in charge, I would make sure everybody would be safe on the streets. And I would make sure that everybody's doing good physically and mentally. I'm Christian, so I would make sure that nobody's near drugs or any addiction that could be harmful for themselves, and talk about Christ, that Jesus loves them. And I think that maybe I would like open up churches that day, and I would also love to have like a bunch of sports, because I really like sports, but mostly basketball. So kids can have like fun after school. but I'll make sure like lots of school districts don't leave too much homework. Yeah, because I feel like some teachers think they leave a little bit of homework, and then the other teachers do. And then when you come home, it's like 3 hours of homework. So
Yeah, it's too much.
yeah.
You got to go to bed at some point, right?
Yeah, like for me, I mostly get home at like 4, and I take a break, and then I start my homework at like 6. I gotta go at bed at like 10:30. So,
That's pretty late
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
I like that you went from safety for everybody to homework.
Yeah.
All in one day of being in charge of the world. You covered a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I think your answer is really beautiful
Thank you.
because it's important that everyone knows they're safe and
Yeah.
you know that they can have faith and to feel loved and that someone loves them.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Thank you. I hope you get to be in charge of the world
Yes.
one day. That's really cool.
Yeah.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
I would definitely love to eat a Subway, because I like love their chicken,
Yeah?
and like I feel like their mayonnaise is different from like the ones you buy at stores, and I really like how like the soft bread is and how warm it is. So I would eat Subway.
That's a very thorough answer. You didn't even, I love that you didn't have to think. You're like, oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'll be eating for
Yeah.
the rest of my life. And specifically, it's got like a secret sauce, you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Secret mayonnaise.
Yeah.
We need to crack the secret mayonnaise code.
Yeah.
Interesting. I love it. If you could be one animal, what animal would you choose?
I would like to be an eagle, because like you could like go high up the sky and like see the whole, almost like a whole city, and like I think like the views are amazing, so I would like to be an eagle. And like I like when the wind hits my face, so I would love that, and like just like flying all over the place, I would enjoy that. Plus you don't have traffic. Yeah.
Most importantly, you would avoid traffic.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that you'd be flying.
Yeah.
So cool. Do you ever have dreams that you're flying?
Sometimes like that I'm on a plane, but not like actually flying.
I do. Always have these. I wake up, I'm like, oh, okay. Just a dream. That's that. But I can see I'd like to fly too.
Yeah.
So that's a really, really cool answer. I love it. Tell me about your family and what makes them special.
Well, the most special thing for me is obviously my mom, because she's a single mother and she has raised both me and my sister alone. So I absolutely love her. I also love the fact that I have an older sister, because like she makes sure she tries to leave a path for me, and like I see her as a role model. And I also love my grandmother. She's always there for me, and she's always trying to buy me stuff, and she's just a sweet grandmother. What I love about them is that like we're always close together, you know, like other families are separated, but I love how like I do everything with my family, so I really enjoy that.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
So they're also close.
Yeah, I'm very close, especially with my mom and sister.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I just love it.
Yeah.
I'm very close with my family too, but they live in Australia,
Oh.
so I don't get to see them as much.
Yeah.
You're lucky that
Yeah.
you get to see them so much. Is your sister at college though?
Yeah, she's in Skidmore College. She recently just left, I think like 3 weeks ago, to start the second semester, but she was here for Christmas and New Year's. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I find my sister like as a role model, because she's the first daughter, so she has to fight to like make her path, to know what to do, and then like I see what she does, and that forces me to want to keep doing more than her or like possibly what she did. So I obviously see my sister as a role model, and I love her, and I feel like she's my best friend too. Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. I don't have a sister now. I think I want one. After you saying that, that's lovely. So, do you know what it means to be proud?
I think I know what proud means. Like, I think proud means that you realize what you've accomplished and that you feel happy about what you've done.
What a great answer. I couldn't have said that better. So I was wondering, is there something about you that you're proud of, that you've done, or about who you are?
I'm proud of how like I've done in school, because I used to not really get good grades. Like they were so, but now like 7th grade, I like set a goal for myself, like get all A's or like at least 1 B counts. But I'm very proud of like how I've grown for my grades, and I really want to follow my sister's path, because if you go home, she has like a ton of medals, and I only have 1.
So far.
Yes, so far. But I really want to get a ton of medals and like trophies and certificates as her. So
Because that would mean that you'd also worked really hard.
Yeah. And she really worked hard a lot in like middle school. So I really want to do it too.
That's great. That's, well, I am very proud of you, because it takes a lot of work to make changes, doesn't it? And to say, I want to do better.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you have your sister, but I'm also proud of you,
Thank
because you're the one that had to do the work.
Yeah.
She couldn't do that for you.
No.
So that part's you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What do you think you would say if you got everyone's attention for a second?
I would say to everybody that even though they've gone through rough times and they feel like they're hopeless, that Christ is with them and that He's always there. And even though they feel lonely, they're always going to stand back up and even stronger than what they used to be. And I feel like I would tell them that Jesus loves them and that Jesus always has them in their heart, and there's always a second chance for everybody.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really, really lovely. Thank you so much. My heart is feeling very warm from all the beautiful answers. I think you should feel very proud and happy of who you are, because it's clear that you love a lot and that you care a lot.
Yes.
And that is so nice. Thank you so much for joining me today. You're so welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Can I give you a hug? Is that okay? I'm a hugger.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You are so special. Love it.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C. If you had a good time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. You help us get this out to the world. If you have some stuff you want to share with the world, you can reach out to me via the email in the show description, and I would love to have you as a guest on the show.